guys, we're out here at the natural food store, Alaska's natural food store. We're looking for forest chickens, otherwise known as sooty grouse. Hunting sooty grouse sort of is a tradition for every spring. It's sort of like turkey hunting in the lower 48 states. It's something we always look forward to all year. And their meat is delicious. It's very similar to chicken, a little bit chewier, a little tougher. So you want to cook it a little differently. But hopefully we can find one of these birds and make ourselves a delicious satay on the barbecue. So in this video, we're hopefully going to be harvesting a grouse because we definitely want one for dinner. Got some moose sign here, moose pellets, so they've been in the area. Last year I found a nice moose shed here. The ground is soggy, slippery, tons of brush. It's jabbing my eye holes out. It's great. Nothing like the woods. This is just my favorite kind of grocery store here. Way better than the meat aisle at a whatever store happens to be in your area. The way we shop, hunt for grouse, is we go out into the woods where you can look over like a big valley or a big mountain, and then you listen for them because they make this deep hooting noise to mark their territory. It's a really deep sound. It's like for whatever reason, even though it's loud and carries over long distances, it's hard to capture on a mic. So right now we're hearing some in the distance, but none nearby. We don't really mind hiking for grouse, but there's a big cliff that we can't get down to get to the other side of the valley without dying. So we're gonna keep looking for different grouse. Trying to get through this brushy patch of blown down trees, and it's pokey. This is Devil's Club. It's like the prickliest plant in our region. It pokes into your skin, and then these little needles break off and get infected. So if you come to Alaska, I urge you to avoid Devil's Club. We heard one not too far away, up a pretty steep slope. We're gonna have to climb up, so we'll get after him. Well, we found the tree he's in, but he's really hard to see, so we'll have to keep looking around to try and get a better view of him. That's kind of the trick of grouse hunting this time of year, is finding their trees, and then sometimes it can take like an hour or two of looking with binoculars until you spot them, because these trees are big and there's lots of other big trees right next to them, so it's really hard to see. Well, we found him, but I missed him, so we'll have to find another one if we're gonna cook up dinner. Well, I missed my shot, so now I'm just threading this crow meat onto these skewers to cook. I'm just kidding. I went to the supermarket and got some chicken. After all my highfalutin words about how the forest is my grocery store, I missed. But fortunately, it's a lot harder to miss with your credit card than it is with a 22. So we got these chicken thighs we're going to be grilling up. So while this burns down to nice coals, I'm going to go ahead and try and set it up for grilling my skewers of delicious chicken. I'm going to rake these coals into the heap at the end, and then I'm going to suspend the chicken on little alder wood skewers to grill them up over the coals. It really doesn't take that much coals, but you want them to have burnt, you don't want it to still be wood that's burning. You want it just to be residual coals that are putting off a nice clean heat. So I gotta go find myself some big rocks or a couple short logs to put over that. And then I can, I'll put one on each side and then I can suspend my skewers over it. Just getting some of this bark off of my makeshift green alder. Technically, I think this is actually Sitka alder, but it's in a green state since it was a live branch. Just getting the bark off of my alder skewer here, just so I don't have to eat any barky bits with my chicken. There's one. Willow works really nicely for skewers. Well, maybe I only need two. Willow works really nice for skewers because it tends to grow straighter, but there's not any in this immediate vicinity. So alder it is. Creates kind of a nice smoky flavor too. I mean, that's usually what we use for smoking salmon and fish in Alaska is alder. Since mostly because it's abundant. We don't have like the hardwoods that they have down south. You don't have like hickory or anything like that. All right, now I got some more. See if I can avoid cutting through these. This knife was a little more aggressive than I realized. Okay, we got two here. I don't know if I'll need a third, but I might as well be ready. Put a nice little point on it. Now we'll thread our meat here. This meat has been marinating in a mix of soy sauce, cumin, mirin, a little bit of turmeric, and garlic. Just skewer it right on there. Yum. Bunch of ducks going crazy out there. Scoters. Even just the meat dripping on there. It smells good. Get them situated in here. I made the mistake of letting my coals burn too low. I thought there'd be enough to cook this up, but I only kind of got one side cooked, and then it isn't very hot anymore. It's all right. Get it going again. My fundamental issue is that I should have spent more time looking for straight skewers. It's difficult to cook when your skewer's so crooked. It's hard to get the side where it doesn't want to naturally stay. There we go. I think that's putting out more heat now. Maybe I can pin it with this rock. There we go. So I was overthinking it. I think I just gotta hold my chicken skewers. Use my opposable thumbs here to just hold my skewers, because with how crooked this is, it won't cook evenly. Or really at all on one side. But this is working nicely now. Just gotta pull off this crispy bit before it gets too crispy. You know, I gotta sample the goods. And this here is crispy. My fire has gotten ridiculously tiny. But I've just got this one little section left that is in danger of being undercooked. So I think I can accomplish it. This is now fire grilled chicken. Well, I didn't end up getting my grouse, but I still got to eat meat off a stick on a beach, so I can't complain about that. Well, if you enjoyed the video a little bit or a lot of it, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up or hit the subscribe button. That helps me with the YouTube masters that be. All right, have a good day.